Hey, this is John Amos, and they say it ain't easy being green.
Are you ready? Can't wait.
The New York Jets
can beat anybody in the world, and I think we're going to win next Sunday.
Robert Saleh. New York Jets got themselves a great one.
Get used to the mantra, all gas, no break.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's no way I'm not going to have enthusiasm on the sideline.
Darnold, wow, what a play. Still going. Inside the 10 for the touchdown.
All right, everybody, welcome back. You know, me and Mike promised you something big for Super Bowl week, and with the help of PaniniAmerica.net, we delivered on that. A.E.B.G would like to welcome Jets wide receiver DenZel Mims to the show today. DenZel, thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me there. Thank you for having me here.
You got it. We do appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time. I know you're a busy guy today. We're going to get into your partnership with Panini America in a moment, and you can let our audience know everything you have going on with them. But I just want to let you know, DenZel, we have actually been, before you even got drafted to the Jets, you were a guy that we did a show about because we were hoping you'd end up on the team. After you got drafted, we spoke to Kendall Cout. He covered Baylor down there, Baylor football. Did another show on DenZel Mims after we got you on the team. So we've been on board since day one. We're big fans of you here on the show. We're really pulling for you last year. I know the beginning of the year, because you had that hamstring injury, maybe didn't go how you wanted. You only got to play 9 games. But I'll tell you what, for Jet fans, you were definitely a bright spot for us. And I just wanted to ask you, how did you feel your rookie season in the NFL, all the hoopla that comes with being an NFL player in New York? Was all that stuff coming from Texas an easy adjustment for you?
I believe it was, I believe it was I had to adjust a little bit to the speed, I think overall it was pretty easy to adjust, it wasn't that bad as, a lot of people said it would be.
Yeah.
I think I adjusted very well to it.
That's what's up. Actually, I live in Texas now, and I'm from New York, so I had this same type of environment change. And talking about environment changes, you got a new coach, Robert Saleh, and from everything that we hear, players absolutely love playing for this guy. I mean, Richard Sherman can't stop talking about him. Is that exciting to you, having a new coach, a new message going into 2021?
Yeah, most definitely. You have someone that, can come in and they have a lot of good things on their resume, and a lot of people say a lot of great things about it. You want to see what he's about, you want to play for a guy like that everyone loves. I think that we can build a real good relationship. And I think, he can do a lot of good things for, the Jets.
All right, good stuff. Now, he said he's going to contact every player. Have you had a chance to speak with the coach yet? You've been in contact with him at all yet?
Yeah, we exchanged a few words over text. He told me when I get in town, come in and meet him.
Yeah.
I've never been in town, so I know when I get in town, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is meet him. Try to get.
What's smart? Stay down in Texas as long as you can. We got 2 feet of snow yesterday. 2 actual feet. I'm not even playing. So, I wanted to ask you, DenZel. From what I've read, I read a USA Today article about you when we were doing some research, and it said all your brothers played high school football too. You had a few cousins that played at a high level in college, like yourself. I've read that you had one cousin actually made it to the NFL a few years ago as an undrafted free agent. I could be wrong. That's USA Today. You can correct me if that's not correct. But what I wanted to ask you is, you got a very talented family, a football family. I know it's 10 months ago now, but if you could bring us back to the day you got drafted, there's a video on NewYorkJets.com, you sitting with some of your family members. You seem like just such a humble young man. What was that like for you and your family on that day when you got the call?
I could say it's one of the best moments of my life. I could say it's the second best. Obviously the first best was, having my daughter. But I say it's one of the best. It felt unreal. But I was very happy for it. I was sitting there for a good minute. I sat there the whole first day.
Yeah.
Most of the second. So I was getting impatient, but when they called me, I had a few tears. I didn't try to show too much emotions. I'm not the type of person to show too many emotions over the camera. It's all behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's just I was very excited. My grandma was very excited for me. My brothers, my mom, and all those people, all my family was excited for me because they know how hard I worked to get here. You know, I sacrificed a lot, you know, going out and hanging out with your friends and, you know, just having a good time young, when you're young, just getting that high school experience. But, you know, when it came to me, I was always about work, you know, trying to get to where I need to be because I didn't want to be one of those guys that been like, I could have did this, I could have did that.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to try to do something great, you know, and just, you know, try to show a lot of kids from my hometown that, you know, it doesn't matter where you come from, you know, you can make it. You just got to put in the hard work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we were really excited to get you. I mean, we were watching, and when they called your name, I could speak for Jet Nation. We were real excited. And I'm not sure if you know, but there's only one New York Jet Hall of Fame wide receiver, and that's Don Maynard. We've had some other good ones: Al Toon, Wayne Corbett, Lavernius Coles, even Keyshawn Johnson, right? But is that, you know, Jet fans really haven't had that number one go-to receiver that we've enjoyed through over the years, and we're really looking forward to hopefully someone taking that mantle. Is that a goal for you to be like a number one go-to receiver, and do ideas like making the Hall of Fame add extra motivation to yourself when you go into practice?
Yes, most definitely. You know, I don't really think no receivers, you know, wants to be a number 2, number 3 receiver. I think everyone wants to be a number 1 receiver. And you know, I know for a fact I want to be a number 1 receiver. I don't think, you know, I would like being a number 2, number 3 receiver. If I have to, you know, I would do it. But, you know, I want to be the number 1.
That's
I want to be that guy, you know, that they go to when it's, you know, 3rd and 10, you know, 4th and 3, or, you know what I'm saying, 4th and goal line, you know, you got to need a touchdown. I want to be that guy that they go to. And I believe, and I know that I'm going to do everything I can to, you know, build that trust so they can look at me and be like, okay, this is our number 1 receiver.
That's right. And the Jet fan base, I'm sure, loves to hear that. And I'm guessing because of COVID, you really haven't had many opportunities to interact with the Jet fan base besides social media. Is that correct?
Yeah. Besides social media, that's the only time I'll be able to interact with them. But, you know, I'm not really big on social media. So it's like I don't really be on social media like that. Yes, I have them, but I don't really use them. You have to see me in person, you know, to talk to me really, because I'm more of a person that I can talk to in person.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear from somebody your age, man. You're focused on getting the job done, not focused on Twitter and all what you're doing, taking a picture or a selfie of yourself on something. That's what you want to hear when you're a Jet fan right there.
Yeah. So just to let you know, Jet fans, 2018, 2019, number 2 in attendance. We're always repping. So I'm sure that's something that you're really excited to do. Playing in front of the home crowd. I know you weren't able to do that this year, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've been hoping to do, and I've been ready to do. You know, I was hoping that they did it last year. You know, just surprise us with one game and let all the Jet fans come in. But they didn't let it happen. So, you know, be patient with it. You know, but I know when everyone comes back, you know, it's gonna be an exciting game.
Yep, that's definitely true. Jet fans definitely show up no matter what the weather is. And I want to get into some serious questions now, DenZel, because you ran a 4.38 40 time at the combine. And then when I bought Madden this year, your speed rating was only a 92. Now, I don't know if you're a gamer or not. Did that bother you at all? Do you feel like it should be bumped up to a 95, 96 minimum? Because all these other dudes that were as fast as you, they're like 190 pounds.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? I can say they can give me about a 95. I ain't going to go to 96.
Okay, all right.
Enough speed to pull off, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of dudes on this game that's faster than me, you know what I'm saying, but not in real life. So, you know, I just let them do what they do, you know what I'm saying? That man got to make their money. So.
I'm immobilized Gangrene Nation. We're gonna talk to EA. We're getting that raised up, Mike. I already talked about it.
Hey, you this year, DenZel, you went up against Jalen Ramsey during one of the wins we had against the Rams. Was he the best corner that you went up against, or was there somebody else that comes to mind this year?
Well, I don't really man, Ramsey really didn't have too many snaps when it comes to running. I didn't really get too many opportunities, you know what I'm saying, to catch the ball on him or him to contest. So I can't put him in that category just because of that reason.
Got you.
I think you know, when it comes to a person that, you know, we went after each other, you know, I think it was Xavier Howard, you know. Miami Dolphins, he gave me a great matchup. I enjoyed it a lot. He went to Baylor also. So it's like, I think, that was one of the best corners I faced, him. And then the next one was probably Trey White.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a baller for sure.
Yeah,
Now I saw a DenZel interview with you on Baylor Football's website last year, where you talked about your love for barbecue sauce, and you said that you put it on eggs, noodles, pretty much everything. So what I'm getting at here is you're in New York last year. Pizza's our thing out here. Do you also put barbecue sauce on your pizza? Let New York know what's up.
Okay, so like I love barbecue sauce, but like when I started like actually taking like my diet and stuff, like my eating stuff serious, I kind of drifted away from it.
Okay.
So like now I eat honey on a lot of things.
Okay.
It's a good substitute, healthier substitute for a professional athlete. Sure.
Honey is something that I really eat. I eat a lot. I do put honey on pizza.
Oh, do you really?
Wow.
Okay. You guys throw us curveballs down there from Texas. That's wild.
That's what's up. Can I just ask you one thing, DenZel? I know you played again in front of big crowds when you were down at Baylor, and this year there wasn't anybody playing, there at the games. Was it weird for you guys to play in empty stadiums, or was it something that didn't really come through your head? You were just focused on the game.
It was pretty weird though. It felt so empty because like you're not used to being able to hear like the other players like on the other sideline.
Yeah.
So I think that when it came to that, it was pretty weird. But I wouldn't say I don't like it. Not having a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because you feed off your crowd. So
yeah.
Like when you're cheering for you and they get live, you know what I'm saying? It serves the other team. So we need that crowd.
That's what I want.
Yeah, he hasn't even heard the JETS jet. Oh boy!
It's a pretty simple chant, but it's effective. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
When you got 85,000 people saying anything at the same time, it works pretty well. And we're gonna get into Panini in 1 sec. I just want to ask you before we let you get out of here. I know you got a lot to do today. Super Bowl's coming up. We can't get out of here without getting a prediction for you. Chiefs, Buccaneers, Mahomes, Brady. How do you see this one playing out this week?
Man, okay, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Okay.
So I think the Chiefs will pull it out 38-35.
Woo! It's going to be a good one. That's what I want to hear.
There we go.
And let me ask you, DenZel, Tom Brady, he's 43 years old. He's literally almost double your age. So I always wonder to myself, I'm like, this guy's playing in the Super Bowl again. Do players kind of look at him the same way fans do, where you wonder how this guy's out there still doing it at 43?
I mean, he take care of his body, and, he don't really got to get his body. He don't really get hit like that when he comes.
See, that's true. He's a quarterback. That's what you're saying. Especially,
they get hit a lot. They take a lot of blows. So it's like he don't really get hit like that. So
Yeah, and his footballs are a little bit lighter than everybody else's, but Anyway.
So the headline tomorrow, so DenZel Mims just said Tom Brady's soft. That's going to be on the cover of the New York Post tomorrow. It's everywhere. No, I'm just playing. But let's talk a little bit about what you're doing here today with Panini America. It's a company that distributes books, comic books, magazines, and of course trading cards. They've had a Ronaldo, Kobe Bryant, guys of that level signed to exclusive deals in the past. So this is a big time company that you hooked up with for sure. I know they're hosting several of the 2020 NFL rookies as they sign their most in-demand rookie cards this week. DenZel, why don't you let the audience know how you got into this partnership with Panini and what you have going on with them today?
My agent got me into it.
There you go.
Didn't know too much detail of it. At the time, I was getting ready for training. I was getting ready for the draft and the combine. He told me a little bit about it, how they was growing, and it was, they was growing each year. And I said, yeah, let's give it a try. I'm all for it. And then I'm here today, to sign some cards, build my brand. Just trying to get a great picture for myself. Just build a relationship with them overall. That's the number one thing you want to do is build a relationship with somebody. When you're working with them. So I think that's the biggest thing that, I'm here for is just to build a relationship and sign and build my brand.
I'm happy they invested in you, man. You have people invest in you. That's going to be a lot of opportunities. You keep playing well in New York, you'll get many more endorsement opportunities. And all the Jet fans, I want to tell you guys, go out, get your DenZel Mims cards now, because when you start stacking these Pro Bowls up, those things are going to be worth a lot. All right.
That's
so get them now. Get them now, everybody. And everyone, you can find Panini NFL trading cards at Walmart, Target, hobby stores nationwide, and online at paniniamerica.net. Tons of great products for sports fans. I want to thank them for bringing you on the show today. It was a pleasure getting a chance to speak with you, DenZel. You've given us some time. They also have an app, Panini, where they have a lot of cool stuff on there. So Panini and those boys there are doing big things. We really appreciate a little bit of your time, like we said. And next season, I hope you kill it. Good luck next season.
Good luck.
And yeah, man, I'll be DMing you direct on Twitter, letting you know about that Madden rating, because I'm gonna get that done for you.
All right, bet.
All right, DenZel. Thank you, man.